So Grumpy here at Mealey Marine. We're going to be sharing what's going on and kind of give you an update of what's going on, and I think you'll appreciate it. Please stay until the end and you can learn a lot about this bad boy right here. Okay, so good morning everybody. Thanks for everybody checking in on me. I've not dropped dead, just I've been in the last couple of videos. We've been working hard on a lot of different things. As you know from last week's video, we are working on this. This is a customer's boat, and right now we're in the stage of mocking it up to put the decks in and everything. And listen to what I'm saying there, we're mocking it up. As you all know, my history of scrapping stuff, we're in the mock-up stages now, and then once we get it all dialed in and the way we want it to be, then we'll be going with the real deal, and we will be adding additional things to it which we're going to share with you as we go on. This particular area is going to have custom fabricated aluminum, I don't know what you call them, things to sit stuff in, and then the lids are going to go like this. We spent quite a bit of time working on this, getting the contour right here, etc. The client brought up a thing yesterday, and I think it's a legitimate question. He thought it was too low, but we go back to the things we've discussed before, and those things are, this is the same piece of wood, so look how much difference there is right there. So when you go to do something like this, the difference between this is 3/4 inch. This ends up being about 1/200, just a little bit shy of 1.25 inches when it's all wrapped. So you have to take those things into consideration when you're going to do a carpet job. Right now we're working on 3/8 gaps. You'll hear on other videos anything between 3/8, well, 1/4 to 1/2. As we've said before, we have 3 different brands of carpet. They're all different, so check the carpet you're going to use before you start cutting. And I'm going to tell you, it is very, very difficult to go back and shave just a little off these edges. So taking the time and getting it right the first time is extremely important. But we're very much in the mock-up stages of this boat. This boat belongs to Mitch. This client has changed certain things. We're going to go with an electric motor for a lot of reasons: storage space, those kind of things, cost, etc., which we'll get into later. He finally decided to go with a gasoline motor. It will have a battery. We actually have the real battery now right here. So this is the real deal. It's pretty good, actually. I don't know much about these lithium batteries, but if you're in the market for a lithium battery, reach out to Michael. I think he probably gets half a dozen calls a day on lithium batteries. He's a distributor for them, and works really well with those people. I don't know all the details, so if you're in the market for a lithium battery, reach out to Michael. He does more than I do. This is obviously this one, and this is going to be a little one to run the graphs. This is the rest of the stuff you see behind me is this customer's parts. We're on a mad dash on this one to get it finished up. So you know, I'm working hard on this, and like I said, we're in the mock-up stages now, so I don't scrap a bunch of really good wood. One of the things that I want to bring up is about this particular boat. Each boat I learn something new, but this particular boat, for some reason, in this section over here, right there, and this section up here, we have a 1/2 inch drop. It just is what it is. I spent a good day pulling my hair out. I spent a good day pulling my hair out trying to figure it out, and then finally decided I got to work around it. So kind of caught me off guard. It is a significant number. Half an inch is a significant number, believe me. Even in the other boats we've done, that's the largest number that I've seen. This boat's 1960, sorry. See, I mean, we've got a lot going on here at the shop, so I apologise. But anyway, we're working on this. We'll do some update videos, and after I get it all finally dialed in and get into the real woodworking and stuff, we'll share some content on that. Don't know if you guys have already seen this. This belongs to an elderly lady. It has a tremendous amount of sentimental value. Hugh and Michael put a lot of time and effort into this. Believe it or not, this is what she wanted. This is what she's got. Sometimes you go to yourself, why? That's what she wanted. What are you going to do? But it has sentimental value for her. It's been in the family for a long time, relationships, all that other good stuff. So I don't want to get into those kind of details, but believe me, a lot of work. I don't know if Michael can find a before picture, but we'll try to get you a before picture and after picture. But this belongs to a lady that asked for us to restore this the best we can. And we tried very hard to convince her she should just buy a new one. And she said absolutely not. It's got a lot of family history and stuff. So you've already seen Michael do a video on this boat. And I'm the one that pushed this because this was Michael's boat. And you know, when you have a kid and all the things that, if you've experienced this, when you have a kid, your life changes. Quite honestly, Michael did not put the boat up the way he should and created a lot of issues. So I pushed Michael and had been pushing Michael very, very hard that we get this thing back up and running 100%. So we have some videos coming out on this. I just want to kind of give you an overview of what we did. This thing has got, I don't want to say new, but refurbished or serviced air thingamabobbers, whatever the hell they're called, air injectors, fuel injectors. We had to get new springs and stuff. We'll do a video on this because I think you guys really need to know, because I want to show you some things that I found on this motor that absolutely, to be honest with you, I got very upset about, because the only people that have ever worked on this motor have been Mercury people. And I've got some pictures and some video documentation, and I think you'll be amazed at what we found on this motor. I'm not blaming anybody, we all have off days and what have you, but etc. I am not a marine mechanic. I work on different kind of situations, race car engines, those kind of things. But Michael has the books for these, has the computer to talk to it, which all helps. So what between my knowledge, his knowledge, reading, watching YouTube videos, the book is really good. If you're going to tackle a job like this, make sure you get the book. I'm glad we went through this exercise. We had we had an air injector and a fuel injector, which was pretty bad, but they cleaned up well and are in full service. You may find this hard to believe. We've actually already ran this motor, but we needed to service the air pump. And with the air pump, by the time we bought the parts and serviced it, we would have been better off just buying the pump. Now, so that's the new pump sitting over there. To be honest with everybody, I've just not had a chance to install it yet, but I plan to get that installed, and then I'll show you some videos. I really hope Michael will take the time to get those videos out to you all, because I think you'll find them very interesting. I also think you'll be interested on some of the things that I found on this motor. I want to make it clear when those videos come out, they are not how-to videos. I am not a marine mechanic, you know, but I've been wrenching since I was that high. Started on bicycles just like everybody else did. So just remember that when the videos come out. So and you know, get the right books and stuff, because it's important. So this is another customer's boat. This boat is in right now for a little TLC, and you know, it's kind of like the same old story, a little bit like Michael's. this boat in the past has been really well taken care of. A couple of years ago, they was doing a lot of work around the house, tremendous amount of work around the house, a lot of remodeling and stuff, and my understanding is, I may be wrong here, the boat got pulled out of the water and got neglected. There's nothing really super wrong with this boat. It's just going to take some time to get it all cleaned up, buffed out, etc. Now, you might say to yourself, why is he showing us this? You know, we want to see this, we want to see this. This is a working shop. This is what we do, or this is what they do on a daily basis, from installing graphs, boats coming in like this, you know, the fuel lines and everything again, all that stuff. You know, that's what we do here. That's our primary business. We obviously I enjoy the projects. I really enjoyed Clyde's boat, and I enjoyed the one before when I kind of wrapped my arms around it. But that's not totally our business, or Michael's business, my business. The other thing is, right now, you know, Hugh is out fishing, tournament fishing, and so he's coming and going, and so we're kind of a little bit short-handed every now and again. And you know how that works. You know, one day you have nothing, it's either feast or famine. So that's the way it goes. So hence some of the videos not coming out the way that they should, or the way that we would like. But the reason for that is because we've got to take care of customers, because that's what pays Michael's bills. Champion, Michael gets asked a lot of questions about this boat. And I've got to be very honest with everybody. This is a great boat. There's nothing wrong with this boat. I just don't feel personally it's worth diving into this boat and doing a lot of work to it. Overall, this boat is in great shape. Yes, there's certain things that it needs, but they're minimal. And you know, Michael has talked to me about it, and I've been kind of pretty adamant that I don't think that this boat is in too good a shape. Yes, you know, I could spend a week on it, but as of right now, I've not been able to wrap my arms around this boat, and it's just not in bad enough shape, in my opinion. In fact, it's not in bad shape at all. That's the problem with it. It's not in bad shape at all. You know, obviously we've done some powder coating and things like that, but you know, some of the other stuff that needs to be done, you know, start adding carpet and what have you, and I just don't think this boat needs it at this particular time. The boat is not in that bad a shape. The boat is in really good shape. In fact, you know, if you kind of looked at the carpet in this and the carpet on that, the carpet in this is as good, if not better, than the carpet in that one over there. So yes, in the console area and what have you, yeah, okay, but I just don't get it. I don't see it, and I don't see the point in it. So I'm looking for a home for this boat, so I don't have to hear any more comments about it and get pressure from you and Michael, like, why don't you go work on that boat? This boat is in too good a shape. So reach out to Michael. It's for sale. I would like to see it go, so everybody get off my case, so I can find a Ranger to work on. So if you know where there's a good, nice project boat that we could take on, start another series, please reach out to me through Michael, or leave a message in the comments and I'll reach out back to you. But I'm in desperate need. It's not the end of the world if I don't get, but I would like another project boat. I'd like it to be in fairly rough shape, so we can show you what we work on, how we work on it, and how we can transform it. So that's kind of what's going on here today. I just wanted to go over this with you a little bit today, because you know, there's a lot of other things go on a daily basis within the shop, and that's from, you know, graph installs, trolling motor installs. We're fixing everybody's trailer wiring here lately, etc., etc. So just do me a favor and don't be sending me pristine $25,000 boats. That's not what I'm looking for. I think you guys know what kind of boats I'm looking for and the shape they're in. I'm just asking for everybody. It would be a big help if they're, you know, in the Texas, Houston, Texas kind of area, which is pretty big. But if you could, if you could just help me out with that, I really would appreciate it. One last thing, Michael could sure use your business, and if you have a boat, it does make a difference what kind of boat. If you'd reach out to him if there's something you need, whether it's from a little fastener to battery cables, battery trays, trolling motors, it makes a difference. Every little order counts. So if you would reach out to him, I sure would appreciate it. He sure would like your business, and I would appreciate it if you could earn your business. And if you have a problem, don't think about reaching out to me, or don't hesitate to reach out to me, and I'll make sure we get you taken care of. So on that note, I'd like to say I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate your time watching these videos, and if you like the videos, please share, subscribe, and all that other good stuff, because it does help Michael out, and if we help him out, it helps me out. So appreciate your time today.